Dave Ella has our
first
official
professional bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to Hollingdale Construction. We are in the welterweight division. Let's introduce first, fighting out of our blue corner, weighing in at 77.2 kilos, 5 fights for 3 victories in his professional career. He trains under Joel Zepasvari, and he fights out of the Combat Lab on the Sunshine Coast, Duncan! In the red corner, he weighed in at 76.8 kilos. Also a fight record of 5 fights and 3 victories. Training under Adrian Pang, he fights out of Integrated MMA in Brisbane. Please welcome Jimmy the Dog Obrien.
Our first professional bout of the evening, Eternal 46 from the Southport Sharks Sports Club. Huge thanks to our fight MC, Dave Ella. No one does it better. Jimmy Obrien versus Ty Duncan. Nakia Melody, our referee in charge. Round number 1, and here we go. Senior Nathan cage side with Jake Anderson. Good to be with you.
Immediately, Ty Duncan looking to press the action. He's a grappler, but he said he's been working on his kickboxing. Oh, and we're seeing it here with the big spins against a KO artist. Jimmy O'Brien being forced to cover up.
And you can see the difference between our professional fighters and the amateur ranks.
Jimmy
Everything
O'Brien
is far more crisp.
And
he does so! Big takedown by Jimmy O'Brien.
Massive takedown by Jimmy O'Brien. He's taken down the jiu-jitsu specialist. Very, very interesting. Let's see what Jimmy can do from here. Jimmy O'Brien's no slouch. He's a purple belt. Ty Duncan, just of the two, is more known to be the grappler. This will be very interesting.
Jimmy O'Brien, a professional record of 3 wins, only 2 defeats. And ironically enough, as we see here, Ty Duncan with the same record, 3 wins, 2 defeats.
Oh, savvy grappling there from Ty Duncan. Use the headlock to go belly down, come out on top, and end up in top sprawl. We're looking at an anaconda choke. Wow, and he dives straight over it. That is super tight. The jiu-jitsu specialist has got an anaconda choke.
The former champ.
Oh, Jimmy Bryan. They call him the dog for a reason. Does not succumb to it in a guillotine choke here.
Ty Duncan looking to finish this fight.
We could be looking at a tap. Jimmy O'Brien. Whoa. They call him a dog for a reason.
Fantastic display of grappling here in our first professional bout this evening.
Not only did he escape, he took the top position. Ty Duncan holding on to that. He's got to watch out for a Von Flue choke, but look how smart and savvy Ty Duncan is from the bottom. He's keeping that arm away from his head. So Jimmy O'Brien can't form a crossface and start trying to use that arm against him and form a Von Flue choke. Whoa, so much just happened in about 30 seconds.
Fantastic start to our professional bout this evening.
It's got me shook.
As we come into the 3rd minute of round number 1. And you'd have to think that the momentum in favour of the man they call the dog, Jimmy O'Brien, so far.
Ty Duncan trying to get that leg, and he does. Oh, from what I can tell, he's in sort of a quarter guard position. Jimmy O'Brien almost passing all the way through. Ty Duncan trying to negate that left arm of Jimmy O'Brien so he can't strike.
And you said it yourself, Jake, as Jimmy was making his way to the cage. He has a habit of finishing former champions. Darcy Vendy knocked out in the first round. He's looking to do the same here against our former welterweight champion in Ty Duncan.
Yeah, absolutely. He's lost the underhook on that side, but he knows to switch his hips out and make it stretch the underhook on the left arm of Ty Duncan, and he uses it anyway. Uses those explosive hips to make space, put some strength behind that underhook and come back up. Jimmy O'Brien all over it in a sprawl position.
Beautiful sprawl there by Jimmy O'Brien, giving Ty Duncan nothing to work with as he shifts his knees closer. Huge thanks to our viewers joining us online for our live stream and to those in attendance at our sold-out arena here at the Southport Sharks. Our first professional bout has kicked us off with a bang as Jimmy O'Brien looks to take the back of Ty Duncan.
He does.
Unsuccessful.
And Ty just dives all over it. He knew exactly what was coming. What a strange position. The arm of
He's locked up that
Jimmy,
left arm.
It looks like he's grimacing in pain. Oh, and he snatches at the neck. Could this be the 6th victory by rear naked choke for Ty? It looks like it. Whoa!
Jimmy's got a fight here. Jimmy's got a fight here.
No, he's not out of the woods. That is under the chin.
He's taking out the mouth guard as Jimmy.
My goodness!
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
Submits Jimmy O'Brien.
Jimmy O'Brien is face down asleep. Oh my God, Ty Duncan is back. Wow.
And Jimmy was out and he bounced back to his feet as if he was still in the fight. My goodness.
That's a knockout punch. That's the equivalent. That's the submission equivalent of a knockout punch. Ty Duncan is back. He is back and in a big way.
And I tell you what, it can happen that quickly. Ty Duncan, welcome back to Eternal MMA. And as we look at the replay here, Jake, walk us through it. What is going through the mind of Ty Duncan here?
Well, Ty Duncan,
he's out there.
He's squeezing. Yeah, nothing's gone through his mind apart from the fact that I think he's just gone limp. Jimmy O'Brien trying to do what he could, tried to get over the bottom hook so that he could escape, but it was just far, far too late.
Well, this fight comes to a conclusion at a time of 3 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round due to a rear naked choke. The winner in the blue corner, Ty Duncan.
I'm here with our winner, Ty Duncan. Welcome back to mixed martial arts. How does it feel to be back in the cage and to get a win over a guy like Jimmy O'Brien?
Mate, it's unreal. You took the time off and coming back. You go through those days, you wonder why you do it. And this feeling right here is why. On top of the world, baby. This is it.
Well, you came out firing. It was a fantastic fight. It is good to see you back. Congratulations. Run us through what's next for you.
Coastal Combat, September 9th, 7th. Coastal Combat, that's what I'm aiming for next. 6 weeks away. I'm going to try my hardest for that one.
All the best with that. It's good to have you back on Eternal. We look forward to seeing you again. Ty Duncan, ladies and gentlemen.